Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of Create Expectations. So if you have not watched part 1, you need to go to Zara's channel and watch that first. Like it, subscribe, leave a comment, do all the fun stuff there. Listen to us rant, and then come back here and listen to us rant some more.
Yeah, we just like to rant, apparently.
About all things game-related.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not happy people, apparently.
No, we're cranky.
Why would we be happy?
You know what's going to make us less happy?
What?
A trigger photo.
Let's do it. All right. All right, we're in the game, and we are also looking at trigger photos. So we've got, I've just got the slideshow. I just keep adding it to it. So just a quick review. We've got the level 1, gear 1, BB-8.
Sad.
I think that's is the reason I just keep keeping them in there, just to trigger you just a tiny bit.
That's rude.
Totally. Next we have Elf Jedi at Relic 9.
Forgot about Elf Jedi.
Totally unwarranted. And then we have the really sad one for both of us. But bonus mechanics for Commander Luke. They got their really awesome one. You and I never did on my alt in your main.
No. Sad.
And then we have the 2-star Jedi Anakin's ship with... Yeah, it's pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the totally unfarmed droid ships, or pilotless ships.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, oh no, not finally. Gosh, this one still kills me, man. The 3 Galactic Legends that are unlocked and Gear 1, Level 1.
Oh, man. That's just sad.
It's quite the statement, though, isn't it?
It really is.
All right.
Okay. So
final one.
The next one.
Today's trigger photo is brought to you by Malgus, who is unlocked. He has 2 Datacrons, no Zetas, apparently, and also the worst Sith Empire you've ever seen. the Sith Marauder at Relic 7, and then the next highest gear is Basti at Gear 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next is, I guess, HK at 9, and then Darth Malgus at 8. But Darth Malgus has 2 Omicrons.
At Gear 8.
At Gear 8.
Oh, man. And there's no Darth Revan.
No Darth Revan. No Malak unlock.
What do you do with Malgus there? I guess you just have him.
Yeah, you apply Omicrons with Wild Abandon.
And just, I guess, use them with Sith instead of
Sith
Empire.
You can't even use him with his Datacron. Like, you have to have a relic. So sad. I don't know. Good work getting all those red crates for nothing.
Sad.
Are you triggered? Or just sad?
Well, I'm also thinking about what Professor X is going to do with Ben Solo.
Hey, that's why I haven't put any gear on Visas Mar, actually. Stop talking crap. He's going to be your bragging right, okay?
I know. Oh, man. Okay. Okay.
Are you crying?
I made myself cry. All right.
Yikes. We know what the title of this episode is going to be.
Oh, man. Do we want to put an Omicron on?
Oh yeah, Omicron.
Omicron on.
That's what I said. Omicron.
On. I don't know.
It just swallows the on. So. All right, so let's look at the offense stat on the Pro Fun.
So it's 5-star right now. We've looked at this. Well, kind of. We've talked about this.
All right.
Okay. Where am I going?
To the part with offense. Keep going. There. So it's 6093.
You writing this down so we don't forget?
Yes.
Do we care about the speed? I guess it won't go up because I'm only 5-star.
Oh, it could go up. It could like that. That would be an even more definitive. So 179. It just might. If it doesn't go up, that doesn't mean anything necessarily. It's like you have to have you have to hit certain thresholds.
Right.
For
Okay.
this. So the speed may or may not increase. So, but the damage always will. If it increases a stat at all, that means that it has the potential to eventually affect the speed.
Right. Okay. I see what you mean. Okay. Do
Look
you
at
care
all my
about special?
damage? Oh, I'll write it down. It just doesn't hurt. But let's see. 23,953. Okay, go.
Okay. We're good?
Yeah, let's apply that Omicron and see what happens.
Okay.
Science.
We're doing science. All right. Omicron applied.
Very good.
Let's go back to his ship.
All right. So
Let's
first
see.
stat. Let's look at speed.
180.
Oh, it does impact speed. Look at that.
And my offense is up. And my special offense is up.
Yep. All right. Omicrons. Well, at least that Omicron, the raddest one, does actually add speed.
Because the Akbar one didn't, right? Like that was the
Right.
idea.
Yeah, the Akbar one just didn't at all.
Well, like, why is that? Why is that some of them do it and some of them don't?
So could you go look at Akbar actually real quick? Maybe it's because it's a level 9. I don't know if it's level 9 or not.
Okay.
I don't remember off the top. Oh, you could have actually just clicked on home 1, in fact, but it's...
I could have. You're right.
I guess you still can.
We're just all over the place today. It's fine.
We are. Oh,
Yeah.
no, because his leader is just... Yeah, it's level 8 as well.
It's a level 8. That's interesting.
I don't know, because I checked. It didn't increase anything.
Because that would be the idea, right? If it was an odd versus an even.
Right. Yeah, that surprises me. Well, the profundity the leadership is level 8, yeah. I mean, I guess the possibility exists that I was just wrong, too, somehow. I don't know. I did check the stats, so I don't think I am, but... So let's. I guess what we really need to do is have you get gear. We need to put another Omicron on, this time on Akbar.
And test this one. Okay. Oh, man. Maybe we'll do that another episode.
Yeah, that was going to work.
Yeah. Okay, so that is confirmed. Affects the speed. Cool.
Yeah, so I guess the biggest question would be, so it can affect speed. Now the real question is, once you get Profundity and Adrad all the way up to, like, Adrad has all his abilities beside the Omicron, and he has all 6 E-mods, would the Omicron, when applied, it would still increase offense and everything. Would it actually be enough to bump your speed up by 1 or not?
I see what you mean.
Which we'll be able to test that, actually, because there's probably a lot of people who don't have the Omicron but have a max Profundity now.
Right, and you can just compare.
Yeah.
True. All right, well, now we know.
Good. The more you know.
Yeah, more you know.
Yeah.
All right, well, while we are here in the game,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about a ship?
Oh, yeah. Let's look at Ywing, shall we?
Not the Profundity.
Yeah, screw the Profundity.
All right. Rebel Y-Wing, pilotless.
Yeah, so what do you know about Ywing?
It taunts.
How?
It just magically does it.
Magic.
It taunts
Like-
when you do the... It taunts... Doesn't it, like, taunt if it doesn't have taunt or something like that? When you do its basic?
Yeah, I think it's a basic that it taunts. Yep.
Right? If it doesn't have... Yeah.
But for a second, I thought you were talking about, like, the creatures that Luke was riding on in Hoth. Tauntaun.
A tauntaun?
You're
No.
like, when does it not have the taunt on? But yeah, okay. So my biggest complaint. No, let's hear your biggest complaint about this ship. What's your biggest reservation about it? What do you not like about it?
I feel like it just dies fast.
Okay.
Like when I think of a tank, I want you to be sturdy and take the hits so that you're guarding the fleet, and I feel like it just dies.
Okay. It's about the same as Biggs, more or less.
All right. If you say
But
so.
Biggs isn't necessarily. He's not like he's no houndstooth for sure.
Right.
Darth Vader's like, thank God.
Yeah, I don't think I necessarily have complaints about it. What's your complaint? It sounds like you have a complaint.
I absolutely do.
Okay.
It's his potency. Go check his potency.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way to increase it. Like you can't even. It doesn't have a pilot, so you can't even increase it through your pilot at
Right.
all. Not that it increases that much through pilot, but it's still that potency is so low. And the biggest, most awesome thing that the Y-wing used to offer, at least now it has a different purpose, but it used to be that it disrupts protection.
Right.
Can you click on that ability actually?
I think it's this
Yeah.
one. Shield
Yep.
disruption.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it dispels all the buffs, which is nice. Of course, it has a hit to do that as well. But then
Right.
it
Dodge
inflicts
meta.
it does the shield disruption. Yeah, it's wonderful. Then deal physical damage. Yeah, so it does some damage. Blah blah blah. And the thing is, the people you want to do this on like Houndstooth. You want to do it on characters that have a ton of protection, and the potency is such that you just can't really do it that reliably.
Right. You just don't land shield disruption.
Right? Could you click on the special or on the unique, please?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's called a unique.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, so it has 30% potency if the Rebel Y-Wing is with a Rebel capital ship.
Okay. So it sits at like 60 something percent potency.
Yeah, but other ships, yeah, it's just not that consistent. It's frustrating to try to
Mm-hmm.
do it. And then it does have a chance to assist. So the thing that I like about the Rebel Y-Wing now, so it made a good reinforcement. Sometimes it's like, okay, Biggs died, so we'll just swap him out with some mindless drone of a ship.
Mm-hmm.
But that was nice. And now we're gonna have to be real cautious again with Rebel fleets. And I don't know what home one's even gonna do. They're just gonna go sit over by endurance. I think it'll be
Sad.
better. It'll be a better fleet than endurance, but it won't be much better. And yeah, so that'll be nice to have. Like it'll actually be a semi-strong backup fleet at least. Like
Right.
I killed all but two ships. Maybe I could finish them off with home one. But I think the thing that I like most about it is its synergy with Profundity.
The Rebel Y-Wing synergy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of
Yeah.
this out of attack or out of turn attacks, whatever, chance to assist.
Well, that's nice. That part is nice. Like they clearly built Profundity with Y-wing in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's it's written all over that kit. The thing that I like most though is, and it's confusing a little bit because right. So Executor, the bounty hunters ignore taunt
Mm-hmm.
on crewless ships. So it ignores this taunt, and that seems a little bit dumb, but. The Executor itself does not, and so the AoE is always going to go onto the Y-Wing, and the Y-Wing is immune to crits, so the Y-Wing becomes really tanky
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Right.
I
Well,
mean,
the AO
fair.
and the AI will mark the Y-Wing, and then the Y-Wing's like, "Hey, thanks. Like that's cool. Like please just keep hitting me."
Right. And you just let it happen.
Yeah. So I like the Y-Wing okay in that sense. It also has really good regeneration.
Yeah, it does. I did notice that in the Profundity event today. I was like, oh, there were a few times where like not only the Y-wing, but my other rebel allies came close to dying, and I was like, they're hanging on there.
So the one thing I'll say about these events that are really tough is I know that they're not super popular, and I'm not going to sway a lot of people when I say like, oh hey, these are good events. But these events, if you like were able to just plow through them the way we can with marquees, you don't learn the kit at all. But if you're forced to actually sit down and problem solve, you're reading kits and you're figuring out how the interactions work, and it leaves you with a much more comprehensive understanding of how the ship and its friends are going to work together. So, like the rebel allies recover 20% protection whenever a rebel ally critically hits an enemy. That is crazy good alongside Dash, who is always doing 3 hits or 5 hits, and they always crit basically.
Yeah, yeah. So you're getting a ton of protection regenerated.
On all of them, though. It's not just Rebel Y-Wing. It's on all of them.
Yeah, on all. Well, that's exactly it, right? Like on all of the allies.
Yeah, so I like that aspect is we get to learn the kits and the interactions. Should they make it this hard? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it, but I at least appreciate the opportunity to figure that out.
Okay, that's fair. You could tone it down a tiny bit.
Absolutely. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to sway a whole lot of people with my argumentation here, but like that's something I personally appreciate.
That's fair. Okay. Any other thoughts about the Rebel Y-Wing?
I like how you're twirling it. It's fun.
I'm just twirling it around.
I noticed. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just say that I think it's the silliest thing in the whole frickin' world that we have 2 Y-Wings in the game, and we have no A-Wings or B-Wings.
That's true. I wonder why that is.
I don't know. Like Y-Wing, if I had to choose from all 4 of those, if I had to choose one to exclude, like, sorry, all 4 as in like X-Wing, Y-Wing, A-Wing, B-Wing. If I had to choose one to exclude, it would have been the Y-Wing. Every time.
And here we are.
But we have 2 of them, so.
So.
Well, and CG also doesn't think they're important because neither of them have pilots.
They're just, yeah.
But they're like, in Rebels when... So there's like the named characters, right? There's, obviously like you see Sabine, you're like, that can't be anyone else but Sabine.
Right.
But then there's like the Imperial officers and some of the Imperial pilots and the rebels and stuff who they all have like the exact same face. And you're like, oh, they're expendable. Like, who cares about them? Like, that's what these are.
They're expendable.
Well, it's just like some nameless Imperial officer. Like, his most important trait is that he's an Imperial officer, not that he's a person.
Right.
So, same thing with the Y-Wings.
It's a Y-Wing, not a person, not a ship.
Right, who cares?
All right.
The bounty hunters don't care. They don't treat it like a person.
No.
They just ignore it.
Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, so that's the Y-Wing. How much time do we have?
We have 11 minutes.
All right, that's enough time to roast roster.
Yeah.
That I have no idea what we will find in, but I'm sure there's something.
Probably not. It's probably the perfect roster.
I mean, he's sitting at fleet rank 1.
All right, what GP?
He has 6.4 million GP.
6.4 and sitting in Kyber 3. That's about right.
Yeah?
I guess. I mean...
I don't know these things. I just follow the bouncing ball.
So this guy's name is Poke the Pickle. He's from Burger Kebab Galaxy. All right.
All right. So you want to look at fleets first?
Sure. All right. He has Executor.
He has Executor. He's sitting in 1. So let's see the capital ships.
Mm-hmm.
Who's he missing? Holdo. Why don't you have Holdo?
And Profundity.
Well, yeah, but that's like new. Just
I know. Okay, so they don't have Ray. We know that now.
but like
So
not even unlocked Holdo. Like how long has Holdo been out for her ship?
for forever and ever. I don't know. A really long time though.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, scimitar's not farmed.
Oh,
Okay.
what you gonna do? It's the same old song and dance, man. People don't farm things that they don't think they
Mm-hmm.
need. And then they're like, man, this sucks. I have to farm this old crappy ship. I'm like, yeah, you could have done that like 3 years ago, bud.
And ships don't accelerate like character shards do. So there's no point in waiting because it's not going to get any faster.
Yeah. Also,
So
that plow is really sad. Is all.
that
That's
is a
not the only
sad
thing I'll
blow.
say, but yeah.
Because Plo doesn't need a ton. I think mine's gear 10 or gear 11.
Yeah, he's pretty easy to get to 11.
Yeah, just survive and bring him in. Okay, so
Um,
pilotless ships are farmed.
hey, look at that. Good job, Poke the Pickle.
Yeah, the resistance fleet is not farmed. I mean, there's no capital ships, so I'm not surprised. Okay. Seems
Alright.
straightforward.
Yeah, so a little bit of investment there. Could we look at Datacrons? I suspect 0. Or at least
Ooh.
0. Oh, he has a couple, actually. Okay. So
Okay.
first off, you'll want to put the Jedi Master Luke Kron on in Arena, just as a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
If you go back here, if you look at his profile, he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have Jedi Master Luke, the Kron on, I think. Yeah,
Oh.
look at
Yeah,
that.
definitely do that. Definitely do that.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a good chunk. Malgus, Bo.
The Bo-Katan one is weird. We're gonna have to see if he has a Relic 9, a Relic 7 Bo-Katan, and if he does, why?
What is this one? What does it do?
The
She gains
Bo-Katan ones are worthless.
crit hit immunity for 2 turns. All right. Well,
Look at all this critical chances. This is the worst Kron in the world. All right. But those stats are just
all
not
right.
good. That's all.
That's probably why it's not locked because he's got Malgus locked. He's got. Well, why isn't his JML one locked?
No one can
What's
know these
wrong?
things. Who cares?
All right. Well, I was just curious. This isn't bad.
Yeah, this one actually re-rolled a few things. It's good. It's fine. The extra damage is good.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, characters.
So this
So,
implies that they have Oh yeah, there's Malgus.
okay, yeah, Relic 7, so he can use the Datacron.
In theory.
In theory. Scott Jedi Master Luke and Kylo, so just 2 Galactic Legends. Do you want to let's just look at his Sith Empire then and see how
Sure.
this will go with Malgus.
Probably a Starkiller too.
Oh no, Malik. Why don't you have Malik?
What are you doing? What? Okay. He wants to
Interesting.
lose. He just called me and he told me he just wants to lose at this game.
But like, oh man, okay. So, who's your
What are-
5th? Do you have
Probably
Talon?
Talon.
Talon, yeah.
Yeah, go to unaligned force user. I think he's got Starkiller.
Yeah, Starkiller. Good call.
But no
So,
Visas, so I don't know who the light side,
Ray.
who the Lasufu is. I guess you could use Jedi Training Ray if you wanted to.
Yeah. Yep, Jedi Training Ray. That would
Which
be
is
the
actually
light side.
which is actually a partially interesting choice. I just would rather use something I'd rather use her for her own team, but okay. No
Right.
Besis, but all right. You choose the next faction.
I'm still like shocked that there's no Malik here. You have Starkiller and there's no Malik.
Go look at
Oh
Old
man.
Republic, man. Me.
Man. Okay.
Let's see Old Republic. I want to see their
Uh
Canderous. Well, okay, because they have the Bo-Katan one,
right.
and I was like, oh, hey, maybe they have Mandos, but they just like, if they have Maul, then what are you doing with Maul?
Well, they oops, sorry, I clicked on Jolie. Okay, like
Yeah,
you
no one
can
wants
get
to click
Malik,
on
you just need
Jolie.
you just need a tiny bit more. Just take him up a couple of gear levels and you'll be fine. Then get Malik. But okay, let's just look at because I saw Maul, but Maul's not, yeah, he's not relic. So what do you do with your bow Datacron? Well, she's relic 5, so I guess it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, just as a requirement character.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's working on Jedi Master Kenobi right now.
Right.
He must be. Like, Bo-Katan is a requirement for Kenobi, right?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so not a good. They do have Bam, I guess, and Django, but I don't know.
But
It
not
just
an optimal
a
Mando team.
seems like such a sad waste for Maul to be there. Like I just actually on Professor X, I just got Canderous up to relics because I want Maul to have more utility, and Canderous needs to be faster and like be able to hit harder to actually
Right.
provide some kind of some semblance of support for Maul.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, man. Armorer's 2-star. Holy.
Holy, Sabine is 6 stars.
Oh man.
don't
Okay.
don't go out of your way to get characters done or anything.
Oh man. Okay, let's pick another one.
Hut Cartel.
Hut Cartel.
Just curious. Okay, let's just move on.
Okay. Okay. Let's look at his if he's working on Kenobi, he needs some Galactic Republic characters, right? Oh yeah, he is. There's Cody and Clone Sarge, so Kenobi's the next one.
All right, so
And he's got Cat, so
I can say this that I can see why you'd be in Kyber 3, like being able to handle like you've put decent. Also, I like the level of Relic 5 here. Like, it shows a dedication to being able to use datacrons and be versatile with those. So,
mhm.
even though I know we're supposed to just be total jerks here, I do want to acknowledge that.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
And you're missing all kinds of Zetas, dude. Like, and you need a better guild because your Mundi is 4
Yeah,
stars, and
that
I'm embarrassed for you.
that makes me sad. You can
But
buy his shards now in the weekly store, in the weekly shop,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, dude, why aren't you doing that?
He's
He
gonna be
might be.
there.
He's like, that's why
Uh,
he's 4 stars now.
that's why he's 4 stars. Oh man.
He's like, I'll tell you who didn't help me is the Burger Kebab guild that I'm in.
No. Man, 4-star. Okay. Yeah, there's a ton of Zetas missing here.
Yeah, missing Maces, missing Jedi Anakin. So Anakin, if he's not going with Padme, doesn't need that. C-3PO's missing at least one that's pretty good. ARC Trooper's missing one. Echo's missing one.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Mundi's missing one. Mundi is actually decent on a Qui-Gon team, even still, with if you put the Zeta
Yeah,
on.
and he's got the Omicron for Qui-Gon too. Just give him
Yeah,
some mods, take him up to gear 11.
yeah. He's still not going to do like that much, but he'll increase your Anakin's output
Yeah.
by approximately 1 jillion.
Yeah, it makes it considerably more annoying to have a cam there, even when it's a 4-star cam versus not.
Yeah.
Um,
All
okay,
right. One other faction. What do you think?
take a wild pick.
Bounty hunters.
Oh boy. Okay, so it's the fleet bounty hunters plus grief.
Zam.
Uh, Yeah.
Well, okay,
Omicron Zam.
let's no Zetas on Mando or Grief or Django or well Boba. I don't
Oh
care about.
wow. And Fennec's not farm. Fennec is so good. Farm Fennec.
Yeah.
So good. She's so much fun.
Well, this person has Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what I recommend. Get Fennec. Like you already have everyone here at the relics that you need. Get Fennec. She's almost farmed. Get her geared up. Get her to relic 5. I know that's maybe asking a lot, but then you could re-roll that awful Bo-Katan Omicron or Datacron, and
And get Bam.
get the Bam one that regenerates his like it resets his cooldowns every time.
Yep.
So he just keeps Fennec alive, and you can kill Lord Vader with it. You can kill other teams with it. It's very good synergy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's good. It's a good one.
All you have to do is take a 6-star character up from Gear 7 to all the way up to Relic 5. That's all you got to do,
Peanuts.
bro. Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Oh.
All
How do you
right.
spell that?
I think that's it then. That's it. I just want to see
Yeah.
the bottom, which is what she said.
She says stuff like that. That's weird, man.
Oh man, there's so much like Imperial probe droid.
Yeah.
Just like the weirdest stuff.
L3 is real sad.
Oh man, L3 is
Bad
good
Batch are real
too.
sad. Bad Batch are Bad Batch are wonderful. If you can just get them up to low gear, just low gear.
Oh man.
People have been like, oh, that feels dirty on my alt because I've been killing like full Relic 5 teams with my Gear 12 Echo, Gear 10 Tech, and then the rest are 9 or 8. And I kill full Relic 5 teams pretty
Oh,
consistently
man.
with the Bad Batch. Yeah, it's just gross, man. They're so good.
This is just like the
Not
weirdest.
his though.
I'm also just
not Pickle
curious,
Tickle guy.
like about the levels. Like, why are some like 76 and 65 and you know 82?
No one. I don't think that's knowable.
I have questions.
Yeah, you should. This is awful. All right. Shall
Okay,
we call it?
I'm sad. I
All
think
right.
we can call it.
Well, we're done for the week, guys. See you next. See you next week. Pickle Poker. Have a better roster.
Arm Fennec.
Goodbye.